So, very pleased to be unveiling today another project for you, which has been designed by Kuda Kapuyanyika, our lead concept designer for Action Workspace. He's managed to do a really interesting mix of industrial and really creative design for the breakout space so that the staff don't feel like they're in the office when they're in that breakout zone. But also, you know, when you come out into the office, it's a very smart corporate office, which was cleverly matched to the existing styles they've got in their Singapore and USA offices. So here we are on the third floor in Heathrow, views out over the runway. It's AAR, and we're very pleased to unveil it today. Hope you enjoy it.
So we're stood here in the kitchen breakout space, and one of the key things that the client wanted us to introduce was an element of fun, a space that felt completely different to the main open space, which is quite corporate. So in here we introduced a lot of raw materials such as brick, the timber that you see on the back wall there, and some antique mirror finishes as well, just to kind of bring in that raw edge. So the boardroom is one of my favorite spaces. It's a very simple design, very corporate, but we also wanted to still inject a bit of personality by adding, you know, feature pendant lights above the boardroom table. We also wanted to introduce a touch of sustainability, so we used materials such as Velcromat, which we used to create the sort of feature wall within the room. As you see throughout the whole space, that sort of sustainable material we've used pretty much everywhere, and here you see it done with the introduction of these sort of linear light fixtures, which just adds, again, just another level of visual interest. So one of the key requirements from the client was to maximize this incredible view that they've got overlooking the T5 runway. And one of the ways that we've done that is incorporating this really cool, agile working space that, again, overlooks the runway, so you can bring your laptop and you can work from here. Or equally, you've got the main office space just behind it, equally with an incredible view overlooking the runway. Some of the key features to point out in this space are these acoustic lights that hang over each desk, as well as pops of color that you can see in the background in the office spaces as well.
Well, our office was, to a degree, getting a little tired. It was, in terms of the furnishings, etc., it was over 10 years old. So the objective here was to ultimately modernize, freshen up, and make it more conducive from a working environment. And of course, take advantage of the view that we have. Prior to this, everything was more like a tunnel effect in terms of the windows coming in. So this is ultimately now a window to our environment, our industry right now. So it's a breath of fresh air in that respect. It was a pleasure in terms of working with Action Workspace. We had good communications throughout. We had little disruption. We were fortunate enough to be in a position to move to a substitute office in that respect, but the whole process and project went smoothly.
So if you like what you've seen and you're considering a relocation of your office or maybe a design refresh, then don't hesitate to get in touch. We'll be glad to hear from you.